test it on various browsers. What you have evaluated in your alpha testing, designing and producing multimedia product. Welcome to Multimedia Technology and Design and Development.
Hi, it's me again, your course instructor. Toy Story, Frozen, Shrek, How to Train Your Dragon, Monsters Inc., Big Hero 6. I'm sure that you'll watch these animations. Then for the local Malaysian animation, we have Upin and Ipin, Bola Kampung, and Bobo Boy. How many animations movies that you have watched? So in this unit, I'm going to discuss with you another interesting topic, which is animation. Principles of animation. Do you know the definition of animation? Animation is the process of making certain object or subject to look as if it is really alive. The term animation is originated from a Latin word which means brought to life. There is one biological phenomenon which is called as persistence of vision. This principle of animation tricks you to perceive a series of static images as a continuously moving image rather than as individual frame. Images moving at certain speed rate will definitely give you an eye trick by letting your eyes to believe that the images are in motion. This theory also states that if images are flashed before your eyes for at least 10 frames per second, you will assume that the images are one single moving image. While the truth is that the motion object that you see is just a combination of static images viewed in a sequence. Computer animations are computer-generated images. However, this term also applies to the type, system, software, and other devices used during the process of making an animation. So, we may categorize animation by the nature of its dimensionality. First, 2D or two-dimension animation. An example of two animation movie is Popeye the Sailor Man. And 3D or three-dimension animation. An example is Toy Story. While discussing about the history of animation, evidently Walt Disney is a giant animation film company which has been a key player in the animation industry since 1920s. Later, the animation created from combinations of 477,000 frames or static characters. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs was born in, guess? Yes, it's 1937. In the late 70s and early 80s, while the computer systems was invented, animation with the aid of computer has been created. Do you know that The Simpsons was one of the first computerized animation, even though it is only limited to 2 dimensions. In 1995, the presence of Toy Story, an animation film by Pixar, marked the biggest development in the history of animation. It was the first ever 3D animation that is fully generated by using only computers. It has also 3D effect elements such as objects shadow. Since then, the animation industry has been booming, developed tremendously. Well, I guess that's all about principles of animation. See you again in the next video. Stay tuned. Bye-bye.
test it on various browsers. What you have evaluated in your alpha testing, designing and producing multimedia product. Welcome to Multimedia Technology and Design and Development.